Hello viewers. I'm pleased to show you now exciting topics and news from WAGO in the new format of the WAGO Webcast. In this webcast you will receive information about the Gelbox. The Gelbox is a product for moisture protection of connectors. If you have any questions, please use the live chat function, or if you're watching the video at a time the live chat function is not available, then please use our support from the WAGO website. Before I start with the information, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sebastian Hemer and I'm the product manager for connectors at WAGO. The gardening season has started, and so many electrical installations take place in the outdoor area. And with this, we have the challenge that sometimes moisture goes inside the junction box and harms the electrical connection. The solution is the WAGO Gelbox. The WAGO Gelbox consists of two parts of the housing, and they are pre-filled with a gel. The Gelbox is available in 6 types, 3 types for 4 square millimeter connectors and 3 types for 6 square millimeter connectors. The 4 square millimeter types are available, and the 6 square millimeter Gelboxes will follow during the summer. As already mentioned at the beginning, moisture can appear in the junction box, especially in the springtime. So when at the day the temperature is high and in the night it comes down to the freeze point. And due to these conditions, moisture can appear here. So the Gelbox is a very good solution for electrical installation in outdoor areas where you have those problems, like the outer walls of manufacturing facilities, like gardening, or washing facilities, farming, and also landscape lighting and outdoor lighting. So the protection against moisture is achieved by squeezing off the gel. And I would like to show it to you now. So I start with the installation, just inserting the wire into the connector, like I do it normally, and then I open the Gelbox, one side and another side, and then I put in the WAGO connector. And as you can see it here, the connector directly sticks on the gel. The gel is ready to use, so you don't need to consider any reaction times here. Then you just have to close the Gelbox, and as you can see it here, the gel squeezes out of the sealing lips here, and the product is ready to use. So you don't have to consider any reaction times, and you also can directly start the electrical installation. So it's ready to use and a very easy solution. Yes, the Gelbox is completely safe. So we achieved the IPX8 classification, which means that the Gelbox was submerged for more than 30 minutes completely in water, and after this no water was inside the Gelbox. And in addition, we have done many tests in combination with the connectors, and we have tested these at the VDE, the German Test Authority. The high protection degree of IPX8 is just given if you are using the right combination of connector and Gelbox. And for this we have created a matrix where you can see which Gelbox can be used with which connector. And you now can see this matrix. As you can see there, the Gelbox 207-1331 can be used with one connector, WAGO 221-412, or one connector, WAGO 221 413, or with some connectors of the WAGO series 2273. And as you can also see in the matrix, you can use more than one connector in one gel box. For example, the gel box 2071333 can be used with 3 connectors, 221, 412. So you can use more than one connector in one gel box, and this saves a lot of space inside the junction box afterwards. No, the gel box can't be reused, and I will show you now why. The gel box and also the connector and the cable is reaccessible. That means you can reopen the gel box, and as you can see it here, the gel doesn't stick on the housing, but it sticks completely on the connector. And now you can remove the gel from the connector, and I will put it again into the housing, and you can also reopen the connector again and rewire your cable. But as you can see it here, some of the gel can stick also on the connector, and for an additional connection it could maybe be pushed by the wire inside the connection area and harm the connection by this. Also, the gel in the gel box can't be reused because we can't guarantee with just one gel part here the high protection degree again. So the gel box is not a junction box, and I will show it to you here on the application. As you can see it here, just a basic insulation runs into the gel box. And you always need a double insulation in low voltage applications like 230 volts. So you always have to use them in this kind of application inside a junction box, yeah? To have the double insulation of the whole system. But there are some low energy applications, so for example self applications, where a double insulation is not necessary. For example, for the perimeter wire of a moving roboter. When used in the ground with a perimeter wire of a moving roboter, no problems can appear because the complete insulation of the wire is inserted into the junction box. If you want to use it inside the earth in a junction box, for example, with a cable, yeah, an NYY cable, you also have the cable jacket inside the junction box. So in case water is running into the junction box, the gel boxes will protect the connectors properly. But what could happen is that the cable jacket, that the water runs inside the cable jacket and causes some faults there. And so we don't recommend to use the gel box inside the earth with a cable with a cable jacket. So, but as I already said, in the application with a perimeter wire of a moving roboter, no problems can appear. So the gel box is ready to use, and you don't have to consider any curing times of the resin, or you don't have to mix the compounds together at the beginning, for example. So you save a lot of time, and on the other hand, it's very easy to use, as I already showed it to you. You just have to put in the connector and then close the gel box, and it's already done, the job. So the gel boxes can be used in applications, for example, like landscape lighting, in washing facilities, or the lighting of manufacturing halls in the outdoor area, farming, and so on. I hope I could provide you some exciting information about the gel box and the topic moisture protection of WAGO connectors. If you have any questions, so feel free to use the Meet the Speed function or get in contact with your contact person or the WAGO support. Thank you for watching and have a good day.